What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This season 6, episode 5. Okay. Happy Labor Day to everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all holiday. Baby, I just woke up. If you cannot tell, I've been asleep all day. Let me tell you something. I think my sciatic nerve is fucking up, and that's supposed to been bothering me for the past couple of days or so. And baby, it has got me out for the count. But I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to suck it up. Okay. But anyway, let's get into this episode. It picks up where I left off last week. Last week was the whole thing with Paris and Zell, and Brittany being not here for Paris being at the party or the mixer that she was throwing and trying to tell them to go and doing a little lame Uber jokes and stuff like that. I was with them on that part, but at the same time, if somebody wants you to leave, let me just tell y'all this, okay? Don't come no place that you're not invited. That's one. If you do show up and if the person tells you to leave, just go ahead and leave. Don't cause a scene because it's not going to look good on that person and it's not going to look good on you. Okay? Being a party crasher, being an event crasher, being a crasher of any sort, it does not look good. Okay? And then you up here, we run this, we finna take over, we finna take over. Okay, you bowling and stuff like that, but you still had to be chased out by security. That does not make you look any type of good. All right? Who wants to work with your goofy ass? All right? And like y'all already know how I feel about Paris. Like she probably got potential or whatever, but she's so damn goofy with it, and I just wish we could stop that. Yeah, you a big girl or whatever. Yeah, people might talk about your weight or whatever. But I mean, you don't have to play into it. You don't have to be that goofy sidekick. You can bitch, be Lizzo. Be Lizzo. Channel Lizzo. And you're not doing a good job channeling her, okay? Sometimes we do that thing where we make fun of ourselves before other people can. But sometimes it's just like, you doing way too much just to be seen or whatever and get attention. Okay, it becomes cringeworthy. And every time I see Paris, it's cringeworthy. All right. Moving on from that, we get this scene with Lil Lyrica. Okay, Lyrica is going. She in the car. She thinking about what she gonna do with this whole thing going on between her and what's his name, A1. Am I gonna stay and is my baby gonna grow up without a father, going up in two houses, or is I'm gonna stay? Not gonna stay. Wait a minute. Am I not gonna stay and my baby gonna grow up between two houses? Without both the parents in the home, or am my baby gonna grow up with both parents in the home? Because I know how that feel not to have a father and all that stuff and woo woo woo. And then it's like I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with A1, but I know I'm finna get on this tour with him and I'm finna go sing these couple of songs and then we'll figure the shit out later. I said, girl, you ain't going nowhere. That's basically what's going on. You're not going anywhere. And what in the world was that travesty of a bird's nest that was on top of the Big Lyrica head? I said, first of all, the color. The color is too much, all right? That's how you know it's fake. First of all, it's too black. It's too black, all right? And it literally looked like it been sitting in the corner of her room from 1970s, okay? And she just found that shit and she just shook it out a little bit and threw it on her head, bitch. It looked like she used it as a feather duster in her house and she just didn't care. I'm just like, Lyrica G, you could do better with that. I just seen you in some better wigs. You know what I'm saying? Um, Listen, girl, that just took me out. It really did. So then we get to this whole scene with Ray J and Princess and this damn dog. They can go. They can go. If this is what they story like I understand people loving their pets because listen, I've had a dog stolen. A couple of dogs were stolen. One ran away. One got stolen. We never found them or whatever. But I understand that pain and that hurt or whatever. But we don't need to see that. Like this is not what we signed up for. Love and hip hop. We want drama, some real drama. And I know some of y'all pet lovers are like, I understand. But yeah, I understand too, okay? I had dogs too, big dogs, and somebody stole one. All right, that hurt. I understand it, but baby, I ain't finna film the shit, okay? I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Bugatti, come back home. And Princess, this is one thing that I like about Princess, though. Princess will call Ray J family out. It is your people fault. It's your fault and your people fault because I sent you. You the one that let the people, your mom and your daddy over there dog sick for them. That's what it is. You let them out, and then the man came and got her. I was like, oh, okay. That's basically what they dealing with. The dog, somebody dog napped Bugatti. And I remember hearing about this on social media because she put up a whole post and everything. I was like, girl, okay. So we get into Mickey Monday and Slick Woods, their relationship and how they came about. I didn't know she was that young. She's only 22 years old. She's been modeling everywhere, been with a different campaigns, and we already know she like one of the faces of Fenty. Um, and they do seem like they have much more of a genuine bond, and it seems like it is a little bit something else just there besides just a sexual relationship. Whereas and just from me seeing Mickey with Trisha, or Trisha, whatever the fuck her name is, um it didn't seem like I just didn't see how Trish and Mickey went together. Like, I just didn't see how that came about. It just seemed like it probably was just a sexual connection. Like, it didn't seem like they had anything in common. Whereas when them two sat down and they talking, and they both went through the same similar struggles, and Slick talking about being struggling and not having anything, and then all of a sudden going from not having anything, growing up in the hood, and then Mickey saying that their parents practically grew up damn near right around each other, and all of a sudden at 20 years old getting hit with money after money after money for a show. So it's like, I see they come up, and I like it for the most part, but at the same time, I'm cautious because Mickey is a struggling artist at this point. He did have his little thing with Akon. I don't want him to try to use his try to get Slick to use her connections to get him on or whatever. I don't want him to try to play her or anything of that anything like that. Then we get to this whole thing with K Michelle. She doing this whole home beauty stuff. It's an all woman shoot, and she brings Brittany B over there. Let me just tell you this. Brittany B is becoming, and at first I thought I was gonna like you, girl, but at this point, like, you are turning me raw. Like, you turning me off, okay? Because, mama, you doing the absolute most. For what? For what? You up here, defending people honor and doing all this other stuff in the name of K Michelle. Oh, girl, let me tell you what happened. I threw this little mixer at the bowling alley, and you wouldn't even. I'm so glad that you didn't come, cause girl, Paris crashed the thing, and I asked him how did they get here. You said about the Uber. Now, see, you rehashing and opening up old stuff that was already dead and stuff like that. Oh well, if she feels some type of way, she needs to go ahead and get a car. And K Michelle said exactly what I said up in my video last week. You up here fighting battles for people that don't need you to fight their battles for them. Why are you taking on beef that is dead for right now, okay? Why are you bringing it up again? Why are you taking on other people's stuff and not minding your business? Yes, that's your friend, but that don't mean that you have to, take on their cause each and every time you see somebody that they don't like. You're going to be fighting a whole bunch of people. You ain't going to be cool with a whole bunch of people because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, girl, just chill out, okay? That ain't your business. Why are you worried about that? And it's the showcase that's supposed to be happening with Jason Lee. Lyrica, she's supposed to be there, and K Michelle tells her about that, and she was like, fuck that, Lyrica, call her Lyrica, and I ain't saying she an evil person. She just called me fake. I called her fake or whatever because she, fake and phony with me and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And the way that you're speaking about this girl, did she really hurt you, or is it all up in your head? Because at this point, I don't know, because you're sounding really, really bitter. Okay, now I don't like April, but you coming hard at April too. Okay, I see that Monique actually got songs out and actually be up in the studio and actually do vocal training or whatever. But with April, it's like, girl, I don't know. I don't hear you. I don't this. I'm pretty sure if you Google her name or put her something on YouTube or whatever, you will find a couple of songs or two, okay? Like, stop it. You just out here just not liking people just to not like them. I don't care if my friend don't like somebody or whatever. If that person ain't do nothing to me, I ain't trying to get goody-goody with them. But, bitch, I'm going to hit them out for a minute, okay? But that's it. Like, come on. You got to stop that. And you too old to be acting like this. Then want to use the whole excuse about the mama, not being in the life, and therefore you got your guard up. Nah, that could be it too. But, girl, that ain't we got to stop using these excuses to be bitches, okay? And that's exactly what you're doing. So you got, what's her name? Paris and Zell, they go over there to April house. They having a little. This episode kind of boring to me. If y'all can't tell, I ain't even got, I can't even make no real jokes or whatever. Like the episode kind of flying by. Listen, it is what it is. They go over there chopping it up with April, having a little sleepover, gossiping about what's been going on, the whole party that happened with Brittany B, and how each of them feel like it's been weird, and how she came at them and all that stuff. Calling her Brittany Barney and all that. Um, like, the girls are not giving me nothing. They're not giving me nothing. Am I the only one that's feeling this way? Like, this episode is dragging. Maybe because it's Memorial Day. Shit, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is such a filler-ass episode. The last week's episode was somewhat of a filler, too. But anyway, they talking about that. They going over there to the couch, and Zell sees that it's some big shoes there, and it was like, what size shoes does Omega wear? And it was like, them Drew shoes. Okay, he be here. I let him put his stuff here while he out there on tour, whatever. And it was like, is y'all friends like me and Paris, or is y'all like, he ain't even put his penis in my vagina yet? And then Zell caught that yet. She was like, it's not like I wouldn't want it to happen, but I'm just saying it ain't finna happen yet. Okay? And they talking about that whole stuff. Talking about, so, if you do that, you'll be sister wives with Moniece forever and all that stuff. That's not how it works, but okay. She having Dylan's about the tour, and Miss Feelings about the tour, I should say. Ain't no tour, okay, April? Like you said, you're not friends with this girl. Why would you put yourself through this stuff? Okay, y'all, it's stupid for a storyline. It's dumb. The whole plot line was stupid as hell. Moving on from that, we get J Boog and Fizz in there talking. They at their Fresno. They at date for the Millennium Tour. It is the California leg, so everybody's coming to Fresno, Oakland, and LA. So they looking forward to that. And J Boog like, listen, I need to find out what exactly going on between April and Drew, because at this point, we got to make it through the next 15 days, because I got $3.5 million to make up off of this. I said, you know what, Boog? Be about your money. That's what it is. Because he said, first of all, it don't matter to me, but baby, it do matter to me, because this is a brand, okay? And we need to figure this out. The brand is bigger than all this mess. And I said, that is correct, okay? You don't need no woman. You don't need no bullshit coming in between y'all, stuff like this. And Fizz basically like, ain't nothing going on yet. They keep on saying haven't happened yet, or this yet, or at the moment, or something like that. Like, girl, we already know that y'all finna do stuff, and y'all probably already doing stuff. Come up off of it. It's old, okay? And he's like, or Mariana ain't saying nothing to me, so hey, it is what it is. And he ain't gotta say nothing to you, because he's trying to keep down the drama. He being a mature one in this situation, if you ask me, okay? Because he probably, if he was petty, he could come out and he could say a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like Mariana is sitting up on a whole bunch of stuff, and he's stacking his receipts and everything, and he just saying, you know what? I'm not finna do the social media stuff. I'm not finna do the TV stuff. That's why I'm off the show or whatever. Been there, done that. I just handle this all up in court. Strike them in court. That's what I do. That's how mature people do. And I don't blame him, okay? And at this point, Marcus Houston pops up. Mind you, April FaceTimes him. FaceTimes Drew. And then he was like, let me go. I gotta go take this call right quick, like it's really that important. I'm sitting here like, oh, whatever. And Marcus looks so weird. Like, his head shape look weird. Mr. Potato Head looking at squash look like it's like a squash. There you go. Look like an eggplant squashed, okay? And I feel some type of way about that in that situation, because he's still cool with Chris Stokes, and I think he got married to his daughter or whatever, and he didn't allow her. That's exactly what he said. He didn't allow her to be on the show. Girl, and she young. She young as hell. She young as hell. She like 19, 20 years old. He damn near 40. Like, boy, okay. Anyway, girl, anyway. So basically, J Boog let us know that Marcus Houston is his cousin, and he calls him out here because they got this little company together, media company that they trying to do, and basically trying to get him to. This is promotion. This is promotion for the TB, aka Throwback Tour that they're doing right about now with Day 26, Jay Holiday, B5, Immature, and probably somebody else, but those are all the ones that I can remember right now. And so basically it was like people wondering, how come y'all ain't on the tour? Y'all should have had an Immature tour or whatever. And we in the reign of everybody doing these reunion tours. So I'm talking to the promoters like, the demand is there. I don't hear nobody talking about this like we were talking about the Millennium Tour, And I like Immature, but baby, I ain't finna go out there and see if somebody buy me a ticket, I go. But other than that, I ain't finna go out there. Somebody buy me a ticket though, because I do want to check it out, but I just don't want to spend my money. I want to spend my money because they still associated with Chris Stokes and all that stuff. I just don't want to support that. But anyway, moving on from that, so he was thinking about what they're gonna do with that, J Bug. He trying to become this like exec or whatever. He thinking about his bottom line, okay? So he making moves, that will benefit him. And he was like, just let me talk to everybody and we'll do what we gotta do. Okay, fine. Then we get to this whole scene with the Ray J offering $20,000. They at the dog park. Ray J and Princess and they said Daddy Norwood was out there. Princess was like, all my friends are out here. Ray's father is out here. And the only one that's not here is Ray's mom. And she's the one that's responsible for letting the dog get out. I said, Sonya don't give a fuck. Sonya don't care, okay? Girl, Sonya barely like you, all right? If it wasn't for that baby, she'd still 100% dislike your ass, all right? So at this point, Sonya ain't finna take responsibility for that. That's why the daddy was like, I take full responsibility for it. We just had a whole lot of stuff going on. I was just like, all right, $20,000. And then had a freaking psychic out there talking about, I see it's in a dark house and it's like a ranch style house and it's a woman and she's scared. She wants to get the dog back, but the man, he's angry and he's frightening and he's creepy and he's scary and, he wants more and he wants more money. He's not going to take the $20,000. So you're trying to say that he don't want 20,000? No, he wants more money for it. They're in a dire situation or whatever. Okay, why don't we just put on the post the $50,000 and trap him up and not give him the $50,000? I'm done. Then Ray J talk about the psychic said that the dog up in Malibu, so I'm finna go over there to Malibu and I'm finna call up the homies. Different type of homies. Get off my screen. It's time for this showcase that Jay Salee is doing, Hollywood Plug LA. And, Brittany B supposed to be there. Lyrica supposed to be there. You got K. Michelle hosting. Mickey Monday gonna perform. Why Apple Watts didn't perform? Okay, just run down the whole thing. Apple Watts was there for support. Mickey Monday do perform. He got his whole family and Slick was there. Trisha, she shows up and she comes outside. She was like, it kind of away, and I had nothing else to do, so I decided to come down and to embrace everybody with my presence. I said, girl, she outside and she was like, I saw some of your set and you did really good. And then it was like, okay, this is my girl right here, Slick. She was like, hi, my name is Trisha and we have officially met. And Slick was like, okay, hello, but we definitely officially met before. No, we did not officially met, okay? Because now I never told you my name. I never said, hi, my name is Trisha or whatever. Now I'm telling you that. So now we have officially met. I said, wait a minute. Did you see how Mickey Monday's sister looked like? Hold up. And then you could just sell it up in Slick's face. Slick was trying so hard, even behind no shades, that she was trying so hard not to pop that bitch. Let me just tell you this. Trisha, you look like a cum bucket, okay? Let me just tell you this. I don't understand you getting on this show and you trying to put it out there that putting your little boss hat on or whatever. You trying to make yourself seem important. You want to know why? Because you're not happy at home. That's why. So you got to come down here. You got to, make everybody else feel like shit. Make you feel like you're above everybody else. Because obviously you don't get that at home. Because if you did, you would not be worried about who this man that is not your husband, okay? Who this man who you chose not to be with because you went back with your husband, okay, is with. It don't matter if he's with her for clout. It don't matter if he's with her for love. You want to know why it don't matter? Because it's none of your business. What should be mattering is who is your husband going on another trip to get another wife, okay? That's what you should be worried about, all right? And your kids, that's what you should be worried about. And your business, not theirs, okay? So you look pathetic. You look desperate. You look thirsty as hell, worried about somebody that's not even your real friend at this moment because y'all trying to start that back up. And who cares? Who cares? I would not be worrying about what the next woman is doing to another person that I'm not with. Especially if I'm in a happy relationship. Exactly. You're not happy, baby, and you're showing it all to yourself. Okay, and we see right through that plastic physique. Okay, moving on from that, Brittany. Brittany. Okay, wait a minute. Before we get on to her. So K Michelle downstairs, Jason Lee comes down there, hear them talking or whatever. Lyrica comes out like, I know people gonna be kind of looking at us crazy or whatever because I'm here with my husband and all this or whatever, but we did have a good time and it is what it is. And basically he's saying the same thing. He almost lost his wife and she's starting to soften up or whatever. And K Michelle like, wait a minute, y'all was just on the verge of divorce, but you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because if you want to say your marriage, more power to you, okay? And so when they see Jason, they upset at Jason. Why would you put that out? And I told you, I told you about it. I told him about it. He said that he was going, to give him some time so he can tell you, Lyrica, what was going on. But did you give me some time? No, but see, what had happened was, no. Now, at first, Jason Lee was trying to come up with some lies, and then he just said, fuck it, bitch. I just went on here and did it. It was some shady shit. I apologize. Whatever you need me to do, I can do a favor for you here, for there, and all that. And he said in his confessionals, at the end of the day, this is what he got to do. He'll do it again if it happens. And to be quite honest, I get what he being upset about because you're supposed to be friends, but you friends with a blogger, okay? You are friends with a blogger, and the job of a blogger, an entertainment blogger, is to put out the news, okay? That means you can't show bias, you can't show favoritism, you can't do nothing like that. You have to be, neutral and just put it out regardless of who your friend is or not. That's why some of these people that are bloggers do not like to be friends with celebrities, okay? Because they have to put this information out, and then these celebrities get so much in their feelings. They think just because you're friends, you're not supposed to put anything out about them that's negative. That's unfair, okay? If everybody else is getting negative and positive, baby, you got to get the negative and the positive too. So don't be friends with a blogger and thinking that you're going to get the hookup, all right? And so at the end of the day, Jason did what he had to do. At the end of the day, A1, it's your fault because you the one that cheated and you the one that didn't check and see if you was being recorded. Dumb, okay? You cheated with a fucking known thought, okay? Come on now. That's on you. So, whatever. Did I just defend Jason a little bit? I really did. Girl, what the hell? We gotta hurry up with this episode. And then, Brittany, she's still on this. They said put Lyrica at the closing act or whatever because she ain't no opener or whatever for none of these people. And Brittany just went on this whole tirade talking about how, why would you want some? I would never put her on my list or whatever. Even if I wasn't cool with her, if I was cool with her or not, I would never put her on my showcase or anything like that. Don't nobody want no old has-been and all this shit. I said, bitch, you never was, okay? I ain't never heard nothing about you, never heard none of your music. You more so behind the scenes, bitch, okay? And that's exactly where you need to stay at. And see, Brittany, you getting on my goddamn nerves. I don't even fuck with none of these people like this, but you getting on my nerves, okay? Because what I can't stand is people hating on people for no fucking reason. And if somebody, you too grown, if somebody don't want to fuck with you, somebody don't want to mess with you, let that be. Let that be and move on. Why are you stressing out? Lyrica got your ass so fucking pressed. You've been talking nothing nonstop about this girl. Lyrica this, calling her out her name and all this stuff. And woo, she can't sing. Well, she can sing, but she sing boring songs and all this stuff and woo. And I said, bitch, you got up there on that stage and you put a little bit of auto-tunes on your stuff and you sang whatever the fuck you sang and you was not singing. I said, bitch, singing where? She talking about something. Some people sing and then some people sang. And I do the latter. I said, girl, no, you didn't. Unless they chopped and screwed that whole performance up, girl, I couldn't tell what you can do. Okay? So you need to stop being all about yourself. And that song that you sang was boring too. If you want to be there, okay, put it there. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, whatever. Then you got her, because Apple Watts was cheering on Lyrica. She was like, now you see Apple Watts, my girl. I see her in the street. We grew up around the same places. And, I see her at events or whatever. But Lyrica, on the other hand, just because y'all didn't grow up in the same place, you don't see her at certain events or whatever. Y'all not girls or whatever. That don't make her real or whatever. Bitch, whatever. So she used Apple Watts as a place to, person to like, break the barrier. Apple Watts is drunk as shit as usual, but it's just like, girl, you're a mess, okay? Brittany, you are a hater, and this is not a good look for you. For A&R, and this how you do your business? Girl, please, who would want to work with you? Y'all just don't think about this shit. Y'all messing up y'all reputations coming on the show acting like this. And then basically, you know, Brittany did all this stuff off of hearsay because what she came to Lyrica was like, you know, the problem is she was like, do you know me? Yeah, I know you. Okay, and so what people kept on saying is that people was like, you cool with her, but then she's like, why you cool with her and all that stuff. Like she got a problem with you. And Lyrica was like, first of all, did I say that? Why are you listening to people? And I'm sitting here like you too big and too goddamn grown to be not knowing that you don't to know not to listen to what other people. You did all this huffing and puffing and calling this girl out over some fucking hearsay, okay? And like I said, she put too much on it and was thinking that, you know, the relationship was probably more than what it was. And Lyrica was like, girl, we did one session together and we went to the gym one time. We are not friends. We never were friends, okay? So how does that make us friends? Why do you have this so much animosity? They squashed the shit right there. And then, you know, the whole issue was that Brittany also has a problem with Sia, who is Lyrica's friend, basically trying to say that Sia was trying to use her for connections. And then you got A1 saying that it was Brittany that was trying to get close to Sia so that she can be cool with Lyrica, but Lyrica never really wanted to be cool with her like that. Girl, at the end of the day, how are you pissed off that people don't want to fuck with you? If they don't want to fuck with you, why would I want to be? Girl, do you want to have friends that bad? Like, I understand we all need friends, but if somebody don't want to rock with you, move on. You making yourself look pathetic as hell, okay? But anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. You know what? Pause. You know what it is? You know what it is? Because a lot of this information, first of all, we got a lot of nobodies on here. Well, I ain't gonna say nobodies. A lot of people that we truly don't care for, and their storylines aren't really that interesting. And then the ones that we do know, most of their storyline has already spilled out into the social media network, and we done already heard about it. So we just looking at it for the second time, and now looking at it for the second time, it's like it's boring. So that's what it is. You know, tell me, am I on this? Is that what y'all feeling? Put it down in the comments, and we'll discuss this shit. I'll see y'all later. Peace.